Anywho, so this is actually a bit of an older game. What's with this cord here? Uh, whatever. Yes, this is a bit of an older game. Conquest from a Flying Frog. So actually, I did play this a while. A few years ago, I actually gifted this to a buddy of mine, and I decided to pick it back up again because I'm kind of playing quite a bit of solo. So I thought this was pretty neat. In terms of getting it to the table. But it's definitely been a while. 2010, so yeah, it's a 10-year-old game. Over a 10-year-old game at this point, 15 years old. With the box art. You got a rule book. There hasn't been an expansion for this for quite a bit, so I think this is kind of a complete game at this point, which is kind of a shame because it's a very odd theme. Kind of a very niche theme, but still pretty cool. If you dig the whole B-movie kind of vibe. So we have the counters. Punch out pretty easy. Yeah, not too bad. It's that typical weird, if you've picked up anything else from this publisher. That's a blast from the past right there. Get some music. If you find something to play it on, I guess. Pretty interesting. So then we also have the sort of there's a turnover track, but these are the sort of different alien races you can get. Like these guys with the mustache here. This game is really not balanced when you play one versus one. In terms of what do you call it? Some of the powers, but I think we played it once with. It was just a standard die. I think we played it once with the sort of versus rules, and we kind of didn't like it that way. Definitely one of those games that play it co-op. Otherwise, don't play it at all. So we have the different saucers here, and then we also have these little gray ones are sort of specials that show up in different card form. And it's completely at random how these things kind of play out or come to the table. So the term is definitely mirror thrash or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, these cards are very waxy. Holy smokes. And this is definitely a difference in terms of what this company usually puts out. They usually have like sort of... It just looks like bad cosplay. I think the only other game I played from this publisher was the Last Night on Earth. Which I don't know if they're still making expansions to that. I think they there's another sort of pulp game that they kind of push out. Usually pushes out some pretty pricey Kickstarters. So yeah, there's that. Contagion. Oof, yeah. So it looks like there's like 2 of each one of these cards. I'm not going to go through it. Wow, this is really hard to go through. Just to kind of separate them. And here's some of the defense cards there. Which kind of tells you if it's a soft or hard target there. You got Nick Fury right there, the OG. Got a rocket scientist. Duke. You got the poor mathematician. We have a superhero. The thing that I do have to mention is gonna have to track down the expansion for this because it definitely needs the expansion. Because it adds pretty much another sort of layer with the sort of aquatic defense people there. So you get more of the Navy and stuff. These are one of the locations there. And you turn summary cards because you guys can read. My dentist will be happy with me. And total destruction. These, for some reason, are much easier to take apart. So these are some event cards here. Space stuff is kind of like just random artifacts and stuff like that. Some of those cards with the gray figurines. Yeah, this game is super swingy, but like if you are looking for just a pretty decent dice chucker, I say look no further. And these are some of the places you can take out: regular college town. You know, typical targets that the space aliens will go after, I guess, or they start in, with the hills or whatever it is. It's definitely campy. It's definitely one of those homages to the old B movies, the old drive-in movies, like the I guess the Plan 9s and the original Blob. But yeah, so there's pretty much that. I am actually going to open up the expansion because I also did track that down, but that'll be in another video. Anyways, take care. I know it's been a bit, but stay safe. Be well.